How's it? Today is Monday, December 22nd. It is a snatch day. Woo! I don't know how to use my new lens. Well, I know how to use it. I just don't know where the spots are that work. It's going to be a while before I figure that out, but I am very excited about it. Today was just trying to get back into doing the kind of rehab type stuff that my PT friend was telling me about. The snatches that I did for that snatch complex, which is like a snatch pull, a floating snatch pull, a power snatch, a hang power snatch, a snatch, and a hang snatch. These are all pretty good. I do think that I feel a little bit of, I don't want to say it's pain, but it's just a little uneasy when I go from catching the bar from, right as I get elevated to at the hip. So that's literally happening from each snatch pull to the floating snatch pull. So from right, we'll say right here, that little lowering the bar is a bit scary. um, it introduces an opportunity to have a little extra flexion in my lower back that is kind of not what we are going for. So that's something I need to be a little bit more wary of as I move forward. But all in all, I feel like today was a good day just to show that I'm still able to move okay. I'm not totally messed up to the point where I have to stop lifting. Um, 60 is pretty easy, so I don't have to really think about that too much. And I feel like I might have been, like, even now I feel like I might be pushing myself a little bit too hard. We'll see how things pan out in the new year and everything like that. But I need to be a little bit more careful about, I guess, everything. You know, some of these exercises help me a lot, but some of them arguably make it worse, especially a lot of the clean stuff that I was doing on Friday. And so we'll see if that is going to persist moving forward. I'm not really hoping that that's gonna. I mean, why would I say that? Of course, I'm not hoping that. I'm really not expecting it to really affect me moving forward. Just because if I give myself the like mental crutch of being a little bit smarter, a little bit better with things, then I think that I will, like, I guess I'll prevail over this injury in itself. Um, but yeah, I think when I look at kind of how I'm progressing, it's not as it doesn't seem as easy as it initially felt. Last week when I first started doing these movements, it was like, okay, like I get a lot of benefit from the short amount of exercises that I'm doing, and she said to kind of increase the volume and then increase the weight and try to give it that like unilateral loading to basically treat it like a strength training movement. So I am not sure if I've given myself the proper amount of time to build up the volume that would be possible in a like actual regimented program. When I'm looking at how I lift, this is kind of going to be treated strictly like a actual few week cycle of a strength training program where again at the beginning of the training block for most standard training blocks is you accumulate volume and not necessarily intensity, and then from there you build up the intensity, and then from there you reduce the volume back down to pretty low volume, but you keep pushing the intensity. And the idea of having that volume at the beginning is so that you can tolerate the increased load as you move forward, right? And so I guess I didn't give myself the proper opportunity for that. So we'll see. We'll see how I fare in the coming days. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.